over the past several months, I've served on a crime task force, and we have done many things, but one of the most important things I think that we did was go to Dover to talk to the Dover Police Department about why demographically Dover is so similar to Salisbury, yet their crime is half of what ours is. And Sheriff Lewis arranged that trip for us. Lieutenant Nelson from the state police went with us, and we heard a lot about what they're doing, and some of it we could achieve legislatively through changing some laws. Other initiatives that they have that use their personnel a little differently or implement special squads have yielded great results. And I think that taking a look at what's working well elsewhere, implementing that here is part of the fix. I also think, again, I've been criticized sometimes because I speak very openly about the problem that Salisbury is having with crime. But I think that's important if we're going to address it. And I sense a great willingness by the Sheriff's Department, by the State Police Department, by the University's Police Department to be part of the solution. But we have to be willing to work collaboratively with them, and we have to be willing to say that this just isn't acceptable in Salisbury anymore. And we have to get serious about it. We have to make it a priority when it comes to funding. This past year, the Chief of Police requested 8 additional police officers. We worked on our budgets for weeks without knowing that. The budget materials that the council was presented said that the chief requested 0 additional officers. It was not until the Police Personnel Committee came to our first budget meeting and sat at the table and said, oh yes, we support the chief's request for 8 additional officers. And I'm looking at my book and it says 0, and I turned it around and showed it to them. I said, what is this? And I was told, well, we have a supplemental budget this year. And it's in there. We have never had a supplemental budget. The council had never heard of a supplemental budget until that very day, yet we had already I had probably spent 100 hours on the budget without knowing that the police chief had said he needed 8 additional officers. So we need truth in budgeting. We need a line item budget so that every elected official who is working on that budget is held accountable for where they are and aren't willing to spend your tax dollars. And we need to see what we can cut. We need to stop thinking that it's always easiest to go back to the taxpayers. We have to see what we can cut first to get done what we're supposed to be doing. And fund police